Okay, so it looks like we're gonna start the pistol round here, Dust. So I'll let Sunman, so I'll let you take this.
Okay. Looks like mSpaz is just gonna take a fast beat right here. They have. They're just cheering on for mosbeck right now in the background here. Almost getting the first
you know
pick.
what? I'll just cast off you here. So Finesse is going to fall down. So they're actually going to push inside the B bomb site right now. So we have a 5-on-3 situation. Meanwhile, we do have the roster rundown as well as Homeless are starting off on the CT side. Slip in the back of jail, getting pushed in as well. He gets picked off by Frost right now in a 4-on-2. Make that a 3-on-1, sorry, with Sobo. The bomb has not been planted yet. He's stuck inside the corner, and Steel moves in with the 5-7 to pick him off there. And that's going to be a 1-0 score here for Homeless.
Okay. Yeah, you can just keep looking over here until they get in. You just need to add a 7 on the end there, and you're all good to go.
Thank you.
So pistol round's now over. Homeless picks that up. All the cheers against mosbeck, but he does get the initial pick there. So, and he does get 2 in the end. So, didn't quite work.
All right, so let's continue with the action right now. So it is going to be a save round coming in for a mSpaz, but it's going to be a P250 armor save, which is very good right now for CT side, or for T side, as they're trying to push down for a split at the A site. And 2 of them just dropped. The bomb is down as well. It's a 5-on-2 situation. They spot 1 on Catwalk. Slip trying to take him down long range, but to no avail. mosbeck falls back. Sobo then comes in. Connector kill onto Frost. Now leaving Sobo, last man standing, spotted by Freakazoid with that easy P90, and drops the last 2 to make the score now 2-0.
Yep, so now you said they bought that last round. They didn't plant the bomb, so they are in a full save. They should be able to buy for the 4th round regardless of a plant, so. But a nice eco there. Didn't lose too many with mSpaz having to buy there.
Alright, so it's gonna be, looks like a full save so far, a P250. 2 P250s right now for mSpaz, 3 Glocks. As looking at it, they're trying to maybe sell a fig here towards the B bomb site. So you do have Cutler and Finesse trying to make their way. Actually, they're going to go underpass, and they're going to go for that mid to A split again. They spot 1 inside the window, which is going to be Freakazoid, forced to fall back. Now Cutler at the point, moving up, spots 1 at the CT spawn on the boxes. Frost around the corner, tags it, but Monte gets the kill. And now it's a 5-on-4 situation. Slip with the P250 trying to look back here towards the connector, but he is cornered and sandwiched from all angles here at the A site. Sobo now, this is not good. They're actually peeking 1 by 1, Sunman. Not good at all as Sobo almost got that kill into Steel, but it is going to be a flawless round for Homeless to make the score 3-0.
Yep, now it's the first buy round here for mSpaz if you don't count that 2nd round.
I just like rush. Where?
So full gun round coming in, and the funny thing is actually Freakazoid is going to keep his P90. Do you think this is a good choice?
I'm actually listening here on to Mumble. I didn't hear which one we are listening to.
No, I'm just gonna abandon you then.
Now back with Steel. He's actually pushing aggressively inside the hallway. He's not going to see anybody there. Finally, Freakazoid coming down the ramp, spots Lucky, headshots him. So that's already 1 rifle down here for the T side, but they are also working down the middle. Cutler trying to peek through, trying to get that frag. 4-on-4 situation, but Slip is so low right now. They're going to smoke towards this window room, probably to try to work towards Catwalk, and meanwhile, as they did that, they also were able to take down Monte, so they are working towards that cat. Frost is waiting for them right now inside the kitchen at B. It is a 3-on-2 situation with Steel and Frost trying to work things out, but Steel is pushed all the way towards the CT spawn. There you go, easy shot by Frost coming into Slip because he actually didn't even move after that peek. Meanwhile, you saw it through the X-ray. 1 has dropped inside the site. He's looking back. Spots him, misses the shot. Bomb is trying to get planted inside B with success now. Quick peek coming through as Frost is now down to 17. Steel is taking so much time to rotate across. So now he's cut up inside the B halls. Finesse and Cutler are just right under him by the teal boxes, as they're just going to wait and see. This is actually really smart for mSpaz to not actually give away their position. Steel finally gets the first kill, a second one as he moves out. Last one, they are looking for him. The clock is ticking on that bomb. They finally spot him across here on this 2 versus 1. Cutler gets the first one on 1 versus 1 right now. The clock is still ticking on this bomb, so he's playing it so smart. Comes back out and gets the kill with the Glock. And the first round comes in for mSpaz, a 3-1 score.
Now we're going to listen to mSpaz here for a second on their Mumble.
I have no nades.
I only have 1 smoke. I can smoke window. Actually, yo, just do BX here. Do BX right now.
I have no nades.
I don't have any nades.
I don't have any nades either.
I have
1 smoke.
Do we have the right nades? The ones we need? No.
No one has flashes.
Nope, no nades.
Are we doing it or not?
No. Just hold mid. We'll top mid at this round.
So as you hear, no nades, but also a forced gun round coming in for a mSpaz, as they have 3 Galils and 2 AK-47s. As we are still in the eyes of Lucky now with Finesse. So it looks like Lucky made his way back towards the T-spawn. Cutler's trying to creep down towards this middle, and they're still going to try to go for the pickoff and the split into A. Finesse just under the window now. He's going to smoke it off. Are they going to try to boost it inside as well? No, they're just really going to try to walk up and get this kill into A. They spot Steel on the left side by Generator, and Steel takes him down with the M4. Now on this 5 versus 4, Steel is going to try to nade down as well. And meanwhile, Slip, half blinded, gets the frag onto mosbeck. Retaliated by Steel with a double there. Still holding it down at the E-box. 4-on-2 now. A bomb on the back of Sobo. Lucky finally manages to get the frag, but Sobo is still going to be the last man standing. At least he does have the bomb on his back. A 3 versus 1, and I don't know if this is a smart move for him to still try to go for a kill inside A. He should have tried to work towards B. He does get the first kill at Connector, though. Monte tried to peek across the flash, so he knows one's inside CT spawn, and looks like he knows that Frost is also inside the window room. So he's waiting for this first guy to peek. Now they go for a battle, and Monte gets the long range from Us, and it's going to be 4-1 on that win. Actually, I meant there was a forced buy before, but they actually did win the round before. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. There's just a lot of stuff going on here in the background meanwhile. But mSpaz, of course, after winning that round, didn't have that much money left there, Sunman.
Yeah, just a low buy, and you heard from their mumble, they said, let's do our execute. And then you heard them saying they didn't have nades. So maybe that strat might have relied more on nades than they had. So looks like we might go back to Alex's screen so we can take over again.
All right, so let's follow with the action here. We are with Freakazoid, though, so let's see what he's going to try to do. Now, Finesse actually on this save round. They're just trying to get this bomb plant down inside the A bomb site, but Finesse is stuck at Sandwich and easily taken down with, again, no kills. Another flawless win coming in for Homeless.
Yep, standard save. No bomb plant, like you said. Looks like we're listening into Homeless now, so let's take a look at this.
You can just fly out at them if they come in.
They're gonna smoke window, like useless.
They still ship money.
So they are calling for possibly a window smoke. If we're going to look at the T side, we are seeing them setting up here to try to smoke towards the CT spawn and connector as well. So Lucky with the initial smoke to get ready to toss over towards the connector while Cutler is trying to make his way up. They're also going for double flashes, and here we go. We're just going to try to get this bomb plant again inside the A bomb site, but is it going to be another flawless victory for Homeless right now, as a nice molly is being thrown here to prevent these guys from moving inside the A site. Trying to find the action as Finesse. Trying to look through spots one here. Trying to take him down through the smoke, and finally does so with the headshot. Cutler then pushes through the spawn, takes down Monte at the same time. Great save so far, as now mosbeck with his teammate Frost trying to get things done. An M4 and an AWP. Bomb has been planted at the A site at the default spot. mosbeck spotting one inside the site, spots one inside CT spawn. Lucky's pushing him as well. He runs out of bullets as he almost got that kill onto Lucky down at 15. They are pushing him. They lined up against him. mosbeck drops 2, but then Lucky picks him off. And meanwhile, Frost decides to say, screw that, buddy. You're on your own. I'm just going to try to save it. Gets the first kill onto Lucky with the AWP. Then Sobo's pushing him in and finally gets the frag with the P90. And that was an amazing save for mSpaz.
Yeah, great eco. It was really nice of them to push up there near the end just to know,
Good shit,
just
guys.
to confirm,
keep it up, keep
to
it
take
up.
out Frost off too. So
So you can see here the call from mSpaz saying, good job. Let's see how the strat is going to...
Flash over A and then lurk B.
I'm going dungeon.
All right, so it looks like it is going to be a fake towards this A bomb site. Who is it going to be? It's going to be Lucky. So he's already flashing, as you can see, playing it quickly. I don't know if this is a good thing, because they also tried to peek towards that middle, and Frost picks off Slip with the AWP. Now, what I was trying to say there is because last time when they tried to execute towards the A bomb site, they actually played it a lot more slower. And this time with Lucky just immediately flashing as soon as he's coming towards that A ramp, kind of gave away some sort of a fake maybe for the CT side, which is why nobody really rotated over and Frost just held his spot. Meanwhile, Cutler does get the kill with the AK-47 onto Frost, who was so low. So now 4-on-4, all of them at 100 HP, and they're going to try to commit inside the B bomb site. So at the point is going to be Lucky inside the hallway. Inside the site is going to be mosbeck for Homeless. So he's going to spot here from the fireboxes of B. So he's going to spot a few heads. And this is actually an interesting spot. Because not many, at least myself, I haven't seen many players check this area when they're trying to come through. And as you can see through the X-ray, all those flashes are ineffective against mosbeck's position. So he spots him crossing over. Nice volley to try to take down his opponent here, but Sobo finally spams across and gets the kill. Here comes a rotation, 2-on-2 situation. Sobo is cornered, stuck, still gets the headshot onto Monte. A steal now, 2 versus 1. We're going to try to get this down. Sobo, bomb on his back, 25 seconds left on the clock. They know he's inside kitchen. He's looking back. The bomb is going to get planted now. So he knows one's inside the site. He knows Cutler's on catwalk. So now it all comes down to, are they going to try to push him across? Or is he just going to have to go for it? And as you can see from the X-ray, these guys are not moving at all for mSpaz. Still giving away his position, spamming left and right. And finally, Sobo going to work there for that last round, as the score is now 5-3. A lot closer game than what we witnessed in the beginning, Sunman.
And if you see that one eco they won in A, mSpaz, with their execute, with their smoke, their flashes, and then you see their smokes in towards B. It looks like they really came prepared for this map.
So you can see from the money situation, we're going to see Homeless in their first save situation of this game. They're going to have P250s, a 5.7, and a silenced USP. And they're pushing so aggressively now towards this middle, and they will not see anybody. Meanwhile, Freakazoid is already at A ramp. If anybody can get an opening kill, it's him. He does get one onto Lucky, but he's down to 12. Spots Finesse, drops in slightly to 73, but finally gets killed. Now another one's trying to peek through. That was Monte. Down. Steel hiding by the fireboxes. mosbeck spotting one inside the hallway, so Steel is hiding his corner inside the A site, and they are walking into this trap. mosbeck still manages to get a long-range kill. Frozt is already on rotation from behind, but here comes Steel with a few shots, but finally gets the kill. The bomb is down. Cutler, last man standing. 2 versus 1 situation. AK picked up by Frozt, and they're trying to spam it across a nade just behind him. He's still at 27 HP, so Cutler's going to drop down. He does see the bomb on the floor. He's going to look back here. mosbeck just by the E-box. Oh, I think he just spotted him right now, but Cutler did not see him. And mosbeck does get the kill with that 5.7. And he gets a nice 2K to hold the A site for Homeless. So it's an eco retaliation from Homeless on to mSpaz.
Yeah, both these teams won an eco so far. So, I mean, looks like mSpaz has enough money to buy. They did not plant that round, but they still have enough money. So it's... both teams are going to be hurt for money. Whoever loses this round might have to go into save. Unless mSpaz were to plant the bomb, then they might be able to force.
Yep. It would be 2 rounds lost in a row, and a bomb plant would be good for them right now. But, of course, the main objective is to win the round by getting all the kills or getting that bomb planted and get it off. Now Slip is going to be the one at the point, so they're going to get ready for flashes inside the A bomb site. He's going to have to try to run through the smoke and try to get an opening kill as well. Lucky, meanwhile, moving in, so Frozt does get the upshot. They spot Steel on the top of the balcony. They're still trying to take him down. Finally, Cutler is the one that's going to take him. So a 4-on-4s are coming inside this site. Lucky still looking back, spots Monte inside the spawn. Taken down, and Frozt missing the shot from the E-box inside the A site, forced to fall back. Monte still inside the CT spawn, flashing up, peeking now. Bomb has yet to be planted on this 3 versus 4. 1-minute advantage, make that a 2-minute advantage now for Homeless, as Monte does get the frag onto Sobo. Finesse now with the bomb on his back. Cutler peeking by himself, so he was crossfired by 4 people, does get a nice kill onto Monte, but then Freakazoid gets a 2K for that one, spots him from the E-box, and Homeless takes the 4-point lead.
Yeah, and mSpaz did the same strat they did on the eco that they won, but they just took too long to execute with those rifles and let all their smokes and flashes pretty much become ineffective, and Homeless just be able to delay them, slow them down, and for that rotate for their teammates. So nice hold there from Homeless, as mSpaz, like we said, is going to be an eco.
Yep.
They didn't plan. They're rushing B though.
It's going to be just an all-out push, and mosbeck and Freakazoid are already setting up right now, so Freakazoid nading first. They're going to flame it as well, so this is going to hurt mSpaz trying to move in. There we go, double nade coming in from mosbeck as well, lining up right now. Or a mSpaz, and they get easily dispatched there. mosbeck with a big 4K for that round, and we called it before. mosbeck more comfortable in a team he's playing right now, and of course, people will argue that it's an eco and they lined up, but you still need the skill to be able to take them all down.
Yeah, it was nice coordination there too. I think they threw a smoke up deep, and they heard the rush or something, so they threw a Molotov, and the terrorists just kind of ran through it, and mosbeck just got 4 kills, low down, nice hold. Nice coordination as well.
So we could see them right now. They're trying to set up for a mid pick. They did smoke it at the beginning as well. They did spot one at the connector first, and whoever that was at connector was mosbeck and decides to fall back here inside the window room. He's going to flash. I don't know if he's going to try to jump out. No, he's just going to try to hold him back for a bit, making him think that there's still somebody playing aggressively inside window to have one guy fall back and just watch back towards teal. And they're going to boost inside the window as well. mosbeck is going to move back inside. Spots him. Still doesn't manage to get the spray down to 47, but he also managed to put Cutler down to 21. Meanwhile, Cutler was forced to fall back inside mid. Now as he's forced to reload, I think he might get caught from behind. Lucky does get the kill into mosbeck. They don't know that Freakazoid's inside this smoke. And there you go, gets that easy kill. So we have a 4-on-4 situation. Bomb on the back of Slip. Steel spawning a few as Freakazoid takes down Finesse here inside middle. Freakazoid then another one onto Lucky, leaving Slip the last man standing as Freakazoid, man. Another big round for him, having a 4K. I should have just stayed on him, as when I switched over, he just decided to mow them left and right.
Yeah, everyone on Homeless is playing really good. A 9-3 this first map's going to be a really big motivational boost going into even the next 2 maps if it goes to that. But now we're going to see 2 ops on CT side. That's how confident they are right now, Monte and Frozt.
All right, so it's going to be a P250 save, no armor this time for mSpaz, and it looks like they are going to try to work towards the A bomb site fake and have the bomb move slowly by himself inside B here. But you do have mosbeck, who's actually in a position where he could actually peek through. Monte, meanwhile, getting the first shot, and here comes that push inside. He's actually going to see Lucky so easily right now and manages to get the kill, but was down to 15 HP after that. Meanwhile, Steel dropping 1, Steel dropping 2, Slip again, the last man standing, killed by Monte inside A's site, so that fake didn't even work at all, as the way that they're playing right now, Homeless, they just seem to outstrat them every single time.
Yeah, and I think mSpaz had enough money to save there and buy their flashes and smokes that they won that previous eco on early in the half, but they didn't. They just decided to get P250s and try to take the site, but Homeless was not going to let anything happen if you don't buy the correct nades to try to take the A site. But it looks like they're going to be doing like maybe a fake here towards A and go B.
Also pushing aggressively up towards that middle. Freakazoid's already all up on top of that rep, and Seal's doing the same thing to help him out, and it dropped the first 2 inside mid. Meanwhile, though, we do have an exchange of kills as Finesse is falling back with Lucky right now. Looks like they're going to commit towards the upper B. mosbeck is by himself on catwalk, so if they walk it, mosbeck will not see them coming, as mosbeck actually still thinks that they're trying to work towards this middle area. Looking back now, the bomb is on the back of Finesse. He's at the entrance, but you can see from that minimap, nobody's really around right now to look at the upper B. Finally, mosbeck decides to fall back, and he's going to look up, and he's going to see them. Spots the first one. And then he spots Finesse dropping down inside the site. Lucky is at the top, so he knows that they're both there. He's going to call for the rotation. He's waiting for these guys to come through. Good smoke, though, by Finesse to try to move in and get this bomb plant down. Counter nades coming in as well from Homeless, but as you can see, no damage at all onto Finesse. 3-on-2 situation right now as the bomb is planted. Flash coming in, and we are coming in inside the site. He spots mosbeck right now, gets the first headshot. Frost just around the corner with Monte. Meanwhile, Lucky is still alive, so it's really Finesse trying to do the work by himself. Monte gets the upshot. Oh, almost got that kill onto a Frost. But then he gets double peeked by Monte and Frost. They both get taken down, and that 2 versus 2 was in favor of of Team Homeless to make the score now 11-3 as they're going to move in to their communication.
I have an op.
You should just go mid again, then if you have an op. Try to walk up can sobo and try to op that guy in connector.
Yeah, so as you can see,
Give him all
in
the-
the
all the
communications,
space he
we're
needs.
actually following mSpaz. Slip calling that he does have the AWP, so he's going to try to go for this mid pick. Actually, on top of connector, nobody's pushing it aggressively to try to spot it. And nobody's really coming inside window right now. It's actually Freakazoid who's on the top of connector. Spotted that offer. I think he got shot through the wall as well, so he's falling back. And he's going to try to... Steel's actually going to be the one trying to push down the ramp. Drops 2 as mosbeck spots one in the back, and Steel goes for a trip kill going to work right now. And he's just going to rush it. And finally, Slip is going to take him down with the AWP. Whiffs the second shot, and that nade, or that flame could have killed him, but he still managed to get killed by mosbeck. And that's going to end the first half here, 12-3, in favor of Homeless, going to work onto mSpaz.
Yeah, we talked about Freakazoid in that All-Star game going off. He went off in that half too, getting 18 frags, followed by, I think it was Steel with 17. or maybe it was mosbeck. I didn't catch it, but yeah, Homeless is playing just great this half so far.
Yeah, definitely. With Monte coming in last minute, that's actually not even needed. They played a great round so far. They do have the communication. And they do have actually, I can't really say if it's communication, but they're really working in groups. You don't really see them trying to push anything together, but when it comes down to these two versus two situations, or when Steel was pushing with Freakazoid, they were doing it together. At least the main communication was important there for the team, and it worked out really great. Monte, like I said, just came back from the airport, or just came from the airport into this event, and he's played a decent game so far as well. So they are, like you said, a force to be reckoned with from the way we've witnessed the first half.
And I think mSpaz could have got some more rounds there if they went back towards their A setup and smoked out the site, or smoke spawn, smoke connector, and then just take it quickly and not waiting for their smokes to go away.
And you getting your experience here from past events or past games such as Sorts and 1.6, what do you think is going through mSpaz's mind right now? What should they do to try to come back in this game?
Well, you're down 12-3, so you can't let it get in your head. That's the first thing. Like, you can't look at the score. You just need to take every round by round, and try to win. Of course, you have to know the score of when you're going to save and buy, or when it's like sudden death last round. But you can't let the score get to you at this point and just take every round one by one.
Now, do you think they're going to have to gamble, actually, to play a little bit more aggressively and try to catch Homeless off guard, or should they just play their default spots here for CT side?
They've been practicing, so they just need to stick what they're doing, not let that last half get to them, and just win, like I said, one round at a time.
All right, well, let's see what's going to happen right now. So let's look at the roster rundown brought to you by SteelSeries. This time for the CT side, for mSpaz, we got Sobo, Cutler, Finesse, Lucky, and Slip. And for Homeless, we got Steel, mosbeck, Freakazoid, Monte, and Frost. As let's see what we're going to try to do here on T side for Homeless, actually, because they are going to have to be the ones that play the aggressive role on this pistol round. And from the minimap, looks like Frost was able to get a smoke off towards the window area. So let's see if Steel's going to peek first. While they're, yeah, as you can see, we do have that smoke inside the window. The rest of the guys, sorry, are trying to work towards this B bomb site. Sobo is actually playing on the top of the upper B, so he's actually going to be able to hear them coming and hopefully line them up here with this P2K. So 116 on the clock, probably going to wait for a 110 call to push inside. And here we go. Footsteps are being heard. He spots the first one on catwalk. Here's plenty. Gets the first headshot onto mosbeck. And they're pushing him right now as he ran out of bullets. Steel then gets picked off by Lucky. Now Freakazoid in the back of jail. Spots Lucky just around the corner right now, who's solo. 19 gets the kill. Then Finesse capitalizes on a headshot. Silence USP. Bomb is down. 3-on-2 situation now, as Monte is holding towards the back of jail. Meanwhile, Cutler does get the kill on to Frost. Monte aim punch down to 1 HP, pushed in now by Finesse, and mSpaz gets the pistol round against Homeless.
Yeah, much needed pistol round too, and they didn't plant the bomb, so let's listen into
I'll
the
talk every beat for you.
So I did hear B, so I don't know if he's going to look for some support.
Let's not get each other. Let's fucking go.
Let's not pull our own tactics.
So yes, they do have two guys that are going to work towards this B bomb site, which are Sobo and Lucky to hold in the area. Meanwhile, Slip looking at middle, gets the first kill into Frost, spots Monte, puts him down to 63. They are trying to sell this fake inside B, meanwhile, as mosbeck is going to be the one at the point. Monte picked off at middle. mosbeck trying to push out, trying to find the enemies inside the side. Finally spots Sobo inside B, doesn't manage to get the kill. So the last one is going to be Steel, spotted inside A, couldn't get the bomb plant down. And that's 2 unanswered rounds for mSpaz, and no bomb plants coming in, though, for Homeless for the last 3 rounds.
Yep, there we go. I think Homeless still isn't shook by this, as they are going to buy in this round. Yeah, I mean, mSpaz has a little momentum now, but they still need to pick up the next few rounds to feel a little more confident and pretty much rub off that last half.
The advantage of this right now as well is that they do have Galils and AK-47s and no upgrades coming in for mSpaz, so Sobo's stuck with a P90. Now they see that they actually have bought a Slip trying to peek out first, and they are trying to go for this mid to B split. 2 guys working inside the hallway, 3 guys trying to work mid to try to get this pick. They probably know that Sobo's playing inside B, so they're going to try to get this pick right now. Monte. Oh, Lucky just got caught off guard. Thought that his teammates was watching that area, but finally Sobo retaliates. Frost making his way on top of catwalk. Finesse is right there, gets the kill. Meanwhile, Sobo has fallen from the hands of Steel. So we got a 4-on-2 situation, which should put Cutler and Slip in a safe situation, but actually Slip is inside the site. And Cutler was killed at the same time, and there you go, that force buy did come in favor of Team Homeless. But we'll see in this situation now, Sunman, if they're going to go for a force buy, because Lucky is still pretty low on the money. Yeah, they're going to go for a buy.
Yeah, they feel like they have to now. 13-5. You're, like, if you save this round, it'd be 14-5, so you just got to risk it. Go with those promises. You know they still have some Galils, so you just got to gamble. Sometimes you got to gamble and be confident.
Not only that, they're actually going to have two guys work middle, so they're going to play the drop window. And Lucky is already under B, so they're playing B so aggressively right now. And as soon as they spot nobody, Cutler is going to have to try to hold the A side by himself. So let's see what's going to happen out of that. We got 3 guys at A ramp for T side, 1 guy inside the window, and they are set up for smokes inside the CT spawn. So at this point, when you don't see anybody at middle or at B, you got to rotate as fast as you can. So now we finally see through the minimap. Sobo's making his way through towards CT spawn. We got Slip making his way at connector with his teammate as well, Finesse. And here comes the smokes and flashes. Finesse trying to spam across. Cutler still stuck inside the spawn, trying to spam through the smoke. But still this 5-on-5 situation is underway. They haven't spotted anybody yet. There's just spamming across through the smoke. And finally, their first casualties come in. Slip onto Monte. mosbeck retaliated on to Lucky. So a 4-on-4 bomb planted in front of the fireboxes at the A site. Courtesy of Steel. Here comes a rotation this time here for mSpaz. Sobo should hear Freakazoid trying to spam across through the smoke, trying to take him down, and finally they do. Meanwhile, Steel did manage to get the kill onto Finesse, though, and it's dropping 1 by 1 on each side. 2-on-2 situation now. mosbeck at Tetris, taken down. Frozt then killed by Slip. And we are moving in with the defuse as a big 3K and a 2K for Cutler and Slip respectively, saving that round for mSpaz.
Yeah, big rotation after they knew they weren't going to go B. That's good. They stacked, I think, 4 towards A, 1 guy flanked. Frost did see the guy flanking, so they did get that initial kill, but just an even better retake by mSpaz in that round.
They did get a bomb plan though, so it's going to be a full gun round situation for both teams. They picked up 2 AK-47s, I think, if I'm not mistaken, from the last round as well. Yep, so Cutler and Finesse will pick those up. Frost, meanwhile, will buy an op here for the team, but he's actually not pushing out aggressively to try to get a mid-pick early, because he did try to flash a crossover. Freakazoid, I think, just decided to run inside the A bomb site. Indeed, he's already up on the Tetris, though we did have a trade come on as Monte was trying to move out from that hallway. He got picked off. He spots one inside the CT spawn, and it is Cutler just trying to spam through this box. Meanwhile, Steel does get the kill here at the connector onto Slip. Now they're both going to line up to try to get this kill into Cutler. But the bomb, look at that, it's actually dropped intentionally inside the T spawn, and nobody really came back to pick it up. So this gives plenty of time right now for mSpaz to just recuperate, because all that smoke inside the CT spawn is going to clear out, which should give an advantage right now for Cutler to try to get a few frags here. He's going to go head-to-head against Steel, down to 74. And the bomb, after getting picked up, decides to make his way towards B. So after that's calm, Sobo is still holding it right now. So they're running. He hears the footsteps. He spots the first one jumping, puts him down to 2 HP. That was mosbeck. Freakazoid trying to jump across as well. Easy kill should be coming down, but he has dropped the bomb here. So a great round right now for mSpaz. And then Lucky coming on the rotation. Frost is going to be the last man standing with the AWP, and he's going to have to clutch a 3 versus 1. One flash. Doesn't really hurt him. He's looking back from the kitchen in the back of the site by that small crack, but sees nobody peeking across. 18 seconds left on the clock. He's going to save. So that was a great round there for mSpaz, thanks to the mistake of Homeless by not moving up with the bomb to work towards that A bomb site, Sunman.
Yeah, I definitely think that was a misplay. They knew they could have took it the last round in A, and they went for it again, but someone dropped the bomb.
Oh, they spot him here. Oh, he does get a nice headshot, though, but finally Lucky moves in to get the kill. I don't know if it's... actually, he didn't even pick up the AK-47 for his team, so they're going full-out rifles maybe right now for mSpaz. And you know what? Frost not able to save his gun is totally broke. Only $100 here in the bank, so it might come up to a double save right now for Homeless.
Yep, they're going to be saving right now.
If they lose this next round. So they have P250s for 3 guys. Onto Freakazoid, onto mosbeck, onto Steel. They're pushing 4 men aggressively on the top of the middle. They have smoked the window as well, but the connector is open for business. They could actually pick him off. And luckily, nobody was looking back here towards the catwalk to get the kill. So Lucky enough gets the first frag onto Monte, retaliated by mosbeck. Frost is totally blinded, finally killed by Sobo. Slip inside of the kitchen, trying to spot his opponents right now. Finally sees mosbeck, takes him down. So we have a 3-on-2 now. Bomb on the back of Freakazoid, still trying to get this bomb plant. He does have an M4, trying to get this frag onto Slip. Then he gets killed by Cutler from the catwalk. Steel is going to be LMS, last man standing with the P250, and he is trapped, and he is down. Finesse picks him up with the M4, and no bomb plans there. And you know what? They might be able to go for a forced buy, but Frost is still at $2,500, and look at that, they are going to go for the buy.
Yeah, I think he'll just pick up like a Galil without armor or something. Maybe he'll just get, or maybe got a pistol with armor and nades. Looks like he's going for a Galil. So still full rifles for both teams. Nice attempt there, like trying to get the bomb down and give Frost that extra money so he can buy more.
Would be a great round for mSpaz if they're able to get this round though here, Sunman.
Yeah, definitely 8-13. They're making their way back. They're making their comeback. And looks like Homeless is setting up for an A take again.
Yeah, and if
like
they
the
win
safe
this
side.
round for mSpaz, they actually might put Homeless in another save situation.
Yep. Both teams are pretty low on money though, so I mean, I think mSpaz could buy again, but definitely not Homeless.
Here comes the first flash, Steel totally blinded, Cutler moving down, getting the first 2 frags, finally retaliated by mosbeck, and we are coming inside this A site. Monte from the hallway, kill onto Finesse. Mosbeck on the top of Tetris, trying to look back towards the CT spawn on this 3v3, but nobody is there right now for mSpaz. Finally, Lucky is going to be the one rotating across here from the CT spawn. 2 guys at connector. That is Slip. That is Sobo. They're both making their way up. They spot Monte inside the hallway. A flash inside the site. Counter flash is coming in from the T side as well. As Monte gets the frag onto Slip. Lucky moving inside the A-bomb side is going to spot the first one by the balcony. Kills Frost, down to a 2-on-2. Clock is ticking on that bomb. Lucky on a fake defuse. Actually, he should have been the one not defusing because it's Sobo the one with the kit. Now a 1 versus 1 situation. Definitely no time for the defuse. Not even needed. Mosbeck gets the kill with the AK-47 from Tetris. And that's going to make the score now 14-8 in favor of Homeless.
Yeah, 14 rounds. If you look at their money right now, 2 CTs can't buy, but they're going to force out just because it's 14 rounds and you don't want to send it to match point.
So it's going to be small armor for Slip. Not really needed against AK-47s, but could probably save them against Galils right now because we do have a Galil for Frost and a Galil for mosbeck. 2 FAMASes, 2 M4s, unsilenced for mSpaz. As we are setting up once again here for an A-take. For Homeless. 4 guys stacked up here inside the spawn. 1 guy inside the hallway. So we're going to get ready for those flashes and those smokes for CT spawn and for connector. One smart move right now for the CT side is that they actually smoked the A ramp. But, oh, actually they didn't. I heard one go off, but I thought it was close for them to move up. So it's open right now. Freakazoid just decided to spam through the Tetris, or should I say the sandwich boxes, and gets the headshot into Finesse. Definitely mad from that one. Slip, drop the bomb carrier, trying to get this one half blinded. No avail. Lucky trying to push through the smoke with the 5-7. Spots one at connector, or at sandwich, sorry. And finally gets retaliated back by a mosbeck, leaving Sobo on an LMS 2 versus 1 situation. As it seemed that Monte just got timed out now. So it was, I think, even a 3-on-1. So the fortune's coming in here onto Sobo's side to try to clutch his 2v1. He makes a lot of noise, though. He gives away his position by fireboxes, definitely. So they go for a double peek, and they easily take him down. I think Sobo thought that they decided to fall back towards the A-bomb site.
Nice.
Or B, sorry.
Nice patient play from Homeless, like you said. Making the CT think that they fell back,
So it's going to be a pause waiting for these guys to come back, but I got to say that it was a valiant effort, though, for mSpaz at the beginning to try to come back in this game. But looking at it so far, I think the first map should comfortably go here for Homeless, because if you actually look at the money situation, these guys are totally broke. You see Slip buying a 5-7 and 2 flashes, armor, but they do not have enough money for any guns or any rifles.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Homeless. I think when he comes back, I'm not sure about how the matchmatic works on LAN these days. I think he might be able to get his money back, or at least his gun back. But we'll see. But mSpaz now in dire straits, match point.
Yeah, but this is still best out of 3. I mean, if it's the
course.
first map lost here by mSpaz, they could probably still bring it to the second map.
Yeah.
I think it was actually Homeless's map choice, no, to take Mirage. I would alt tab, but we would see what I'm looking at.
So I will do that for you.
So 15-8. Wait, it looks like we're still gonna go live here. As Steel has made his way back, 32.50 on in the bank. Sorry. So he's gonna go for a Galil, but like I said, it's full armor, 5-7s right now for mSpaz, and we are trying to go for a fade towards A right now. Actually, they are setting up, I think, for flashes and smokes. No, it's just a high-low stack here at a T spawn for Freakazoid and mosbeck in case somebody's pushing aggressively. But the bomb carrier is Steel with Monte, and they're trying to work towards the A side by themselves. B side by themselves, sorry, at the upper B halls. But Sobo pushed all the way up here at the midpoint of B halls. And he's got to peek across, lines up the first one, gets the headshot, spotted the bomb carrier as well. We are rotating across, but Finesse pushed through and got the frag there on to mosbeck. Freakazoid still roaming inside the A side, though. They're trying to hold the site inside A. Slip is going to work, dropping 2. That was Monte and Frost. So AK's free to grab right now for mSpaz, keeping it alive, so I spoke too soon. Freakazoid now gave away his position. He tried to get that kill towards Lucky, and Slip waits for him. Slip, the key player for that last round. He who didn't do so well in the All-Star game kept the team alive in this round.
Yeah, and it seems like whenever we talk about that match point where the CTs or Ts are just on a pistol armor buy, and they have to win it to stay in it, they usually do. So, nice round though, like you said, from Slip. Picking up the slack there a little bit.
Picking up the slack and
Now,
forcing Pulse on the save.
Yep, almost going to save now. Looks like they're going fast for today though. Wow.
And they're just going to go through the smoke as well. And Nade actually hurt mosbeck down to 54. They line up to Cutler and Finesse. Both fall down, Freakazoid and Monte respectively. Slip trying to get this first kill inside the hallway, but it's going to be Finesse that takes it. Cutler then onto mosbeck, and last one is spotted. Gets the easy kill onto Frost. And a flawless victory against the eco of Team Homeless puts them in a 15-10 score.
And Homeless might have to save again. I mean, they could force because it's T-side, so guns are a little bit cheaper. But I think they're just going to play it safe here, save one more, and just get full nades for them. Maybe even pick up an op here on the Frost or something.
Slip looks like he's going to try to go across and get an A-ramp pick instead of really going towards connector for a mid pick. But he's not going to see anybody at the beginning of the round. These guys are setting up again at A inside hallway. So looking at it, mosbeck might be flashing across here for these guys to peek out. Yeah, Freakazoid's at the point. Slip gets the off shot though inside the chest of Freakazoid, putting him down. Then Cutler onto the balcony, dropping to himself, dropping a third one, so a hat trick. He's totally blinded as Slip is trying to push against him. And that was mosbeck. He was pushing against him inside sandwich. Finally gets the kill there with the P250. And that's a 15-11. So again, nothing good coming out of the save round of Homeless.
Yeah, and Homeless tried that same save that worked for mSpaz last half with the pistols and just smoking off spawn and connector, but it didn't work. Just really nice hold from mSpaz. Looks like Sobo's going to pick up an auto sniper. You're getting a little more confidence in him.
Oh man, is this actually a right choice? He's
And no
actually
rifles here. I mean, no offers on T-side.
Yep. So Slip opping from the CT spawn inside the A ramp. Sobo at jail. So he's going to look towards the upper B and also catwalk at the same time if his teammates are going to call anybody there. But meanwhile, his teammates have actually worked up here towards that middle. So that's FNS and Cutler. So they definitely know that it's at the A bomb site. But the funny thing is, Sobo actually didn't rotate across. And then finally he's going to do it, and here comes the calls, and here comes the smokes and flashes. Cutler dropped inside at spawn, though, but they don't know that Finesse is also flanking across. Can Slip get a few op shots here? He's trying to jump across and get a few shots through the smoke. Now a massive nade's coming in as well, but he's still up at 90. He's just spamming across with the P250, but that smoke totally prevents him from getting any op shots. So he's just spamming across, but here comes a rotation and a flank across from Lucky and Sobo. Finally, Slip gets dropped down as Freakazoid, though, gets the kill on to Lucky. Sobo with this auto sniper. Up at the connector, dinked and taken, headshotted by Steel just by the connector. And that's Finesse, last man standing, 19 HP. Up against Freakazoid and Steel, but I don't think they know he's inside hallway. Steel's up at generator. Oh, he picked up a grenade, so gave away his position there. Jumps off the balcony, but gets killed midair by Freakazoid. And the first map comes in for Team Homeless.
Yeah, it was a nice comeback, though, just from mSpaz. Just being down 12-3, coming back that many rounds. Like we said, they just had to play it one round at a time. I think that's what they did, but in the end, Homeless